Oh, let's see, guys. Lucklocks is running a poll. Let's see what this is all about. White Wolf. Hey, Junior. I like your style. I like your style, White Wolf. Let's see. Twins or multiple personalities or other. I think twins separated at birth. And that is the overwhelmingly positive vote at 64%. 62%. Probably dropping drastically. It's tough to say, guys. Really tough to say. Maybe try the word her. Hey, that's interesting. Hey, we got a new one. I like that. Okay, Okie Cavit? Okie Savit? Okie Caved? Okai Caved? I have no idea how you say your name, but regardless.
Okay. There's a girl and she's staring out of the window. She's sad. She's trapped. She's here. She's looking out the window because her mother won't let her out.
Okay. This is her interpretation. That whole day is weird to me still. That 27th, because I still have to remember that she said, she made comments that were like, oh, is that right? Do you want me to do that again? And like weird shit. Search for okay. Oh, damn. Nice.
Okay. I'll try my best to remember.
Oh, okay. Good.
No, it's okay. The other detective has just gone to get me one.
A coffee, I presume? Oh, she doesn't drink coffee, this one.
So you want to eliminate me as a suspect?
Oh, I'm gonna search for water.
Okay. Sounds weird. I'm not great at making up stories.
See, what? What is that? Detective Inspector. What is that? I don't get this.
Okay. Sounds weird. I'm not great at making up stories.
I'm not great at making up stories. Water? Nope. I mean, the detectives could be anything. Oh, Detective Inspector is finding 75% of the clips. We got a lot of work to do. Oh, Julia. Okay. Thank you. That helps. So the making up the stories is with the pictures where she's telling the interpretations of what she's seeing on the pictures. I gotcha. I gotcha. We've tried Brother before. We don't have anything. Trapped, we could try. It's a good princess one. Nope. We've done Hair before. We've done Sister. Detective? Maybe? Yeah, here we go, guys. Came up with that on my own.
Childhood sweethearts. Something like that. Are you married, detective?
Keep it in your pants, Hannah.
Must think it's very cool that their dad is a police detective.
Oh. Okay. Why would he be showing her that? Children.
Do you have children?
Give me more. Daughter? We have nothing for daughter? I'm surprised. Murder was the very first search. I'm pretty sure we've done death as well. Let's just think about this. Stokens, you're probably right. She probably does want to take down the police officers. Son, no. I think we might just want to... We want to just end the chit-chat. Honestly. Because we're not really getting anything that's, like, monumental here for the last little while. Try looking at the confession video. We tried secret before, but that didn't give us anything. Yeah, we did lie detector. Baby name. No. The database checker back here, it's we just crossed 75%. And we have like all of the ending ones. We have all of the beginning ones. Some of the ones in between are left open. We did imaginary, but never imagination. Okay, but we got imagination anyways. Proof. Weapon. Story. Oh, here we go. Hold on.
Yes, like a story. A beginning, a middle, and an end.
Yeah, and she is talking about those pictures.
Well, she has a knife. She's been cooking, I guess. She's been cooking him his favourite meal. She's his wife. And he's asleep and she doesn't want to wake him because he's ill. That's why she's sad. Because he's ill and he might die. It's kind of a sad story, so I'm not sure how it ends.
Favorite meal? Do we have anything about that maybe? Oh, hold on.
Nothing else happened that night. We talked, then I said goodbye. Then next week I was singing in the bar again and there he was. And again the next week, he offered to buy me a meal. I told him I had already eaten, and so we got chips and ate them on the beach instead. When we said goodbye, he asked me to kiss him. Romantic.
Okay. Romantic, that's possible. No. We tried water as well. We tried the bar, we tried the pub. Oh, here's another one for the bar.
He saw me singing one of my shows. Pure chance. Not sure I remember what he was even doing there. Afterwards, I had a drink at the bar and he came over and we got talking. I knew who he was. Obviously I knew who he was. But he didn't know who I was. He was fascinated by the likeness.
Serious?
Guessed my name from my tattoo.
Adam and Eve.
It was a palindrome. Well, that would impress me.
Just like Hannah.
I enjoyed talking to him. It was amazing to be able to sit and interact and talk to him after all this time.
As yourself, I imagine. That's what she means.
He didn't tell me he was married. I'm not sure what he was thinking. He later told me it was like he was dreaming. A waking dream.
Guys, I mean, I think we got it. What about palindrome? I mean, I have to... Maybe she's bullshitting us. Hey, thanks, Captain Pickles. All of those ones we've already searched. Ava we did as well. That was mentioned really, really early. Yeah, was that seagulls in the background? I also heard, I thought, like a guitar at the end of that little thing. Nope. Did I spell palindrome wrong? Yes, I did. Alright, we're cool. Stories. We searched for sex, didn't we? What? I thought we did.
Really? You're going to ask me about my sex life?
Yeah, and
Isn't
see,
that private?
Hannah, that's the Hannah. She's very, like, reserved.
Are you married? How is your sex life?
Whereas Eve is not.
So, our sex life is probably fairly average for a couple after 10 years of marriage. No, you're talking to the wrong person if you think I'm some kind of slut. If you think I'm the kind of person that would have had sex with all those guys.
Okay. That checked off a few of them. Look, we actually have quite a few done. I thought we had searched for it previously, because I have it written here right above fuck, actually. So, and I know we searched for that. So look, guys, I think we're gonna end the, I think we're gonna hit the chit-chat button and tell them we're done. Unless, if you guys want, what we can do is put this on hold until next week and come back to it, because I don't have too much more time. Did I try poison? I thought I did, Luckless. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Well, it shows us our search history here, and my whole page is it's a disaster now. Like, it's just like, looks like a book out of like, looks like I'm the one with multiple personalities here, because it's literally just like destroyed. Like, there's so much everywhere. So much. Yeah, I'll still chit-chat with you guys for sure, but my question is for people that have played it before, so Luckless is here, right? He's played it before, and if you guys are interested, if there's any like search terms that he specifically could recommend that would show us kind of like some more that we haven't seen that would be like, what? Then I'd ask him for that, but I want to make sure that people are cool with it. Because I have to end the game in about 5 minutes, and I'll have about 15 minutes to sit and chit-chat with you guys. Why Grace? No, Grace doesn't have anything. I'm not telling you to stop searching, but there are a lot of clips that are a couple of words that are pretty much meaningless. Yeah, no, I hear you. Hey, Karkin, welcome. End it and continue afterwards. I wasn't watching the whole time, so I can't be sure you didn't miss anything interesting. Okay. We've done ill, and actually ill I don't know if we've done. Nope, nothing. We've done sick for sure. Hide, maybe? Hidden? Pretty sure we've done. I'll give Mini Reedy all of these ones here. Liar. Regret. Wound. It's not a bad one. Time. Oh, here's one. Hey! Good job, Mini Reedy.
A long time. We got married when I was 17.
Oh, 17! Hold on. We haven't searched for that, have we? That's come up a lot. Boom. Here's one.
I did. Well, we met when we were 17, both working at the Glaciers.
Okay, that doesn't help. I think we pretty much have everything, guys. Like, I don't think there's anything else that's going to be so mind-blowing. What is kind of interesting is there's a big stretch here, and there's like 3 here. Those are the only long chunks. Search for the baby. I guess we don't need the quotes. Hey!
Then she told me she wanted to help more. She said I should move in with her. She would come clean with Simon about me. I was family. I couldn't have a baby in a bedsit. I told her I didn't want to tell Simon. Told her to wait for the time being.
So now that she's pregnant, Hannah's saying, well, come and live with us or whatever. And she's like, no, I don't want to tell Simon. Huh. That's actually pretty impressive because we have all these last ones here. Come clean. That's not a bad one. Nope. Oh, are you teasing people, Luckless? What are you doing in here? Hold on a second. Try out of sight. Try for the baby without Simon. I did that. There's lots of Rapunzel references. We've searched that before. Florence Byrne? No. I mean, we could search for her story. No. Okay, I think we're gonna end it, guys. Are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready for it. We're gonna end the chit chat. Okay, Florence Child. Fine. Because it's a new one. No. Yeah, brute. That is what we're doing. We've been brute forcing for like 20 minutes straight now. Are we ready? Here we go. Here we go. We're going. Chit chat. Call. Yes. So, you think you understand why your mother did what she did? Oh! SB is the kid! SB is the kid? The new... Wait. The kid? Sarah! Sarah? Son of a bitch. Oh, so you think your mother will understand... You think you understand why your mother did what she did. Wow. Sarah. Sarah, SB. SB. Oh, so right. Sarah. Mind blown. Okay. Okay. Mind blown. That's cool. That's a good one. That is a good one. What if I say no? Then does it put me back in? That's understandable, Sarah. You can always come back again. I'll be outside. Log off and meet me over the road. What? Meet me over the road? Wait, what? Hold on. Who's SB? Game creator. Is that it? SB is just a supervisor. Yeah, I know. So we are still Sarah, though. That part's right. We're the kid. Yeah, I get that. I get that we're Sarah. Sam Barlow. But it's kind of... Yeah, okay. I get it. But now... Offline. I kind of wanted to see what happened if I say yes. The reflection. Very cool. Yep. Okay. I like the Sam Barlow theory. It pretty much has to be, right? Because he's like facilitating the whole thing. No, we're not SB. We are Sarah. SB is the guy who got us in here. Probably Sam Barlow, the creator of the game. Yeah, Sam Barlow's probably another personality of Sarah's. You're totally right. This is really cool. What a weird experience. Pretty weird experience. I'm curious to, though, go back in and say, like, okay, what if I want to go back in and give the 2 yeses? Is that possible? Can I just, well, we'll let this play out, or not. I'm gonna continue. How come my chat's not here now?
No. It was just me and her.
Can I not get the chit chat back? It'd be really cool to watch them all in order. So, yeah. Do we have any way of doing that? I just want the chit chat thing to come back. How do you log off? Didn't I? Oh, I have to use the log off. It's the same thing. Does the exact same thing. Just takes us right to the beginning. Admin unlock. Okay, so query maximum now set to 15. So like Simon is an example. Yeah, so you get, oh, hey, look.
Thanks. Please find Simon. I love him so much.
Why am I not buying that for a moment?
No. I mean, he was... Everyone loves Simon. He was so nice to everyone. He loves me.
See, yeah, the challenge is like, okay, Sarah was Eve's kid, right? And then it's like, do you understand why your mother did what she did? But Hannah, we're under the impression that Hannah did the killing. So, what? We can search for blank. Well, so a lot of people are, it's interesting, a lot of you guys are talking about the acting. And what I think is interesting about that is that you got to keep in mind that they might be, well, some of them are acting. Some of them are supposed to be acting as the other sister or the other personality. We still don't really know, right? So maybe it was one person and this was all fabricated as this big story to blame somebody for killing Simon. Because she did say that one thing, you can't arrest somebody that doesn't exist or something.
Can you arrest someone who doesn't exist?
Right? Right? So, what does that mean? That's crazy. That is pretty crazy. I still don't know. I think there's a lot left up to interpretation. I kind of wish that there was more to do with that reflection. And I wish that it was clearer as to what caused those reflections. So Luckless thinks there's some really good... oh yeah, as I said before, there's nothing that's in this game that's by accident. I totally agree with that. Totally agree. And Eve, yeah. See, Eve has no records of existing. That's true because she got stolen by Florence. She has no records. She has no nothing. But how would they find her then? She came forward or what? Thanks, Real Skunkish. Reflection of herself. Yeah, okay. So you're not going to get like a clear thing. So 54% of people say twins, 40% say personalities, 6% say other. Well, that was pretty cool, guys. Honestly, that was pretty cool. Yeah, twins really crept up there at the end. There were a couple of phases like throughout that story where I was 100% convinced that it was going to be multiple personalities, and then I was 100% convinced that it was twins, and now it's like I still think it's twins. I still think that it's twins because there's so many references to like being stolen. Even her thing like doesn't exist. That's not because her statement about not existing is not because she's a multiple personality. Her statement about not existing is because she's supposed to be dead. Right? And I do think that they switch between. I kind of believe that. Go ahead, Luckless. What do you think? Actually, Luckless, you know what? I'm going to call you on Skype. I'm going to call you on Skype and we can chat about it really quick. Is that cool for you? Hope that's cool for you. Let's make it cool for you. Guys, just give me a second. I'll try and get Luckless on Skype, okay? I'll be right back. Hey, everybody. I've got Luckless with me, who is going to share his theory on what the frick is happening.
Hello, everybody. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. It was really cool to read all your theories about the game. First of all, the game is really open-ended. Like, there doesn't appear to be answers, like definitive answers to almost any of the questions that I had throughout the story. But I think my favorite theory is that she's not twins. She doesn't have multiple personalities. She's just a serial killer.
Oh, yeah?
This is all an invention to get away with murder, like the perfect murder. I think she's killed Florence. She's killed her parents.
Yeah.
And she's killed Simon as well.
Okay.
That's my favorite theory, but like I can't definitively prove it, right?
How would you? Okay, so my question is like now we have she's getting interrogated by these police officers, which is fine, but how in the world did she even get involved if she doesn't even exist technically?
How does, like, what do you mean? Like, how does Eve get involved if she doesn't exist technically?
Yeah.
I think it's just something that she created because she's a master liar, right? So she created this idea of this multiple personality or this twin in order to just have someone to, you know, to blame for the murders. So she's either blaming Hannah or, you know, blaming Eve or something like that.
Right.
But it's like I said, it's kind of an out there theory, but there's nothing that proves that they're twins definitively. There's nothing that proves that she's got a multiple personality disorder problem definitively.
Yeah.
So it's just as likely as those two explanations that she's just like a crazy serial killer.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's possible, right? Have you tried to watch all the videos in order?
I don't want to.
Oh, okay.
I refuse to do it. There are people that have done that, obviously.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
I think the way that you watch the videos, like the order that you watch them in, really does affect your opinion of the story, right?
For sure.
If you happen to hit the twin search early, then you're probably going to be convinced that they're twins throughout the rest of the game, and it like filters the way that you view the story.
Yeah.
So
well, that kind of happened to us, right? We went through like emotional roller coasters the whole time.
Exactly, and I had the same thing. Like I thought they were twins. I thought it was multiple personalities. Yeah. And at one point I thought there was 3 of them because I hit on the fact that one of them orders tea, the other one gets coffee with black coffee, and then the other one gets, you know, black or coffee with sugar and milk. I'm like, no one gets 2 different kinds of coffee.
Yeah,
like like you said, right?
Yeah, I thought that was like a big deal, and I thought we were really onto something. And then the other one had water or something, and I was like, fuck, come on.
So I'm not sure if you hit that, but she has water because she's pregnant, and she thinks that pregnant women are only allowed to have like 1 cup of coffee a day.
Yeah, I did see that.
So that's why, okay, you did see that one, okay.
Yeah, but then she's drinking coffee at the end as well.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Right? So I was kind of like, well, maybe she's not, or maybe that, I guess that would be more, well, I don't know. It could be either way. It's really tough to say, but yeah, I thought that was really cool. And thanks for your help with the chat because I thought you added a lot to that. And
I appreciate it. So. Yeah, I was trying to not spoil things, but still get people talking about their theories.
No, that was awesome. Guys, just in case you're interested in following somebody on Twitch who does a pretty good job, Luckless has his own Twitch stream and YouTube channel at Luckless Love Locks. And I don't know if maybe if they click on your username, does it work? Or maybe I can just drop it in the chat.
Yeah, they can find me using my username in chat.
I'll just drop it in here.
Yeah, so my Twitch is twitch.tv/lucklesslovelocks. YouTube is youtube.com/Andrew Erdeg, which is my name.
There you
That's
go.
ERDEG. And my Twitter is at Andrew Erdeg if you guys want to follow me. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
And
cool.
definitely follow and support ChristopherOdd. Of course, you guys probably are already. I thought he did an awesome job. He actually got through things way faster than me. I was really struggling at some points in that game, man.
I felt like I was, but I literally... Well, how long have we played? This has been 5 hours. It's been 5 hours. That's fucking crazy.
I think it took me 11 hours to find all the clips.
That's crazy. You must have had a lot of downtime, though.
I did have some downtime. Yeah, but the problem was that at the end, like the clips are very hard to find, and I wasn't using random words. I was trying to find the clips before and after.
Yeah, okay.
And then I was trying to follow like what she was talking about and trying to find the clips that way.
Right. That
using
makes
more
sense.
of like a puzzle solving mechanic rather than just like kind of cheating.
Yeah, like where we brute forced at the end there.
Exactly. So it took me a while for sure.
Yeah, for sure, man, for sure. Well, I really appreciate it, dude. Thanks so much. For the people in the chat, I am going to stick around for another like 15 minutes or so just to have a quick like Q&A with you guys. Andrew, you're welcome to stay as well. But thanks. I really appreciate what you did today. I appreciate it a lot.
Oh, no problem, and I appreciate it too. And guys, go buy this game. It's actually really cheap on Steam. I think it's like $5 or something.
Yeah, it's true.
And if you want to see more of these types of games, like really legitimately creative stories and creative gameplay, go and buy it and just like follow the Sam Barlow guy because he seems really cool.
Yeah, man. Totally agree. All right, Andrew. Thanks a lot.
All right. Thanks a lot. See you later.
Bye. Okay, guys, so that was pretty cool. Andrew did a great job, I think, and I really appreciate that stuff. I want to thank you guys for hanging out and staying here. Some of you were here for literally 5 hours. I am actually blown away right now that we've been doing this for 5 hours because, you know, I'm going to sleep like a newborn baby deer. Pretty excited about it, not going to lie. I still have to record some Witcher, and I might even have to record some other stuff. Sorry, I'm bumping my mic all over the place here. Let me go ahead and just clear up a couple of things. Let's get rid of this, and let's get this going. I can actually... Maybe? I'm still learning like a lot of things, guys. You could probably tell. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, there you go. Got my big face. So I have to do tonight. Yeah, I still have to record some War of Mine. All of that is up to date for the small group that's watching it. That's pretty cool. I like it a lot. Portal Stories. I have quite a few episodes in the bank, and The Witcher. I don't record a lot of that in advance, so it's pretty fresh for me. But yeah. So, anyways, what I'd like to do is take some questions from you guys, if you have any, and we could. I'll try to answer whatever I can. I had to just leave the Twitch page there for a second, so if you ask any questions, you may need to repost them because I don't have the previous chat stuff up until right now. So. Let me see. Yeah, and if you could, just to make it easier to stand out, if you could just at ChristopherOdd, I'll try my best to see them. So Azure North says, "Can you check your messages? I sent a message asking for some stuff." Yeah, I could do that on Twitch. I'll do that. I can do that after if you want me to reply to you individually. The easiest way to get in touch with me, guys, is Twitter. It's because I'm not at home all the time. I work a lot, like a regular full-time job. So sometimes it's hard for me to keep in touch with everybody as regularly as I'd want to, but truthfully, the easiest way is just to add me on Twitter, actually. Let me see. So, can you maybe upload some Dota sometimes? Vinny, man, you're speaking my language. I'd really like to play some Dota, I'm not gonna lie, for people, but people don't enjoy it. And that's kind of the game that I just play like casually with friends. Like that's my really like my social game that I don't have to be like on for, because when you're recording all the time, you kind of get into that you kind of get into like a mentality of, not like you have to be on, I guess maybe that's not the right word, but you have to be talking for sure. Like you can't just sit there in silence. And sometimes if I'm playing Dota, I like just like chilling. And you know, I would love if people enjoyed watching it. I would just stream every time I play Dota, which is usually like I would say probably 10 to 15 hours a week. And I would stream that, but you know, we'll see. We'll see. Delta's asking, will I ever do a Google Hangout again, like that time after BioShock Infinite? Yeah, that was really cool. It's just really hard to coordinate. It's really hard to coordinate. But I think Twitch might be a good kind of avenue for that, actually. So I'm not saying no, but yeah, maybe. Let's see what else. You got to know where we live. I can't really see your name. I have an unenforced rule on Twitch that says no bright neon green colors, and it's not because I'm trying to be like a melodramatic dick. It's because it's really hard to read the names. So let me see here. Myro de Mortis. So yeah, you got to know where we live. Where are you located? I'm in the Montreal area. I moved to Quebec. I would say 4 or 5 years ago now, from Saskatchewan, Canada, which is a place you've probably never heard of. And yeah, so that's where I live. Jay Ninja says, does your wife not like video games? I think you mentioned her not getting them one time. Yeah, she likes like Candy Crush, and she likes she recently got into like Tetris and shit, which is like, I don't know, that's what she's into. But no, she's not a big gamer at all. She's really into TV shows and movies, but specifically TV. She loves watching TV series, and she'll crush Netflix when she's not working and stuff. So Weekendering's asking, am I going to try to avoid murder in this war of mine? Yeah, I mean, I'm trying. I don't know if it's going to work forever, but I'm not. Yeah, I'm trying. Mitunells. Or Mytuna? Oh, Mytuna lulls. I started watching you through BioShock originally, the reason I met my current boyfriend. Just saying. Thank you. I've never been happier. Hey. Cool. That's awesome. I'm happy for you. Julie is asking about, what do you think of the Kickstarter campaign for We Happy Few? I'm super stoked for these guys. Honestly, I'm totally biased because I met Guillaume, who owns Compulsion Games Studio. He's the lead, like he runs the whole thing. And I met him a couple of years ago when he was working on Contrast and figured out he lived in Montreal. And then I went out to check out some of their voice recordings and stuff. And yeah, so I'm a bit biased, but I'm super happy that they met their Kickstarter goal. Like, very, very happy, and I think they're going to do exceptionally well. The cool thing that they've done in 2 games now is they've created really unique environments that haven't been created before. And, you know, Contrast was all about, like, working through the shadows. We Happy Few is all about this society that relies on these pills to survive, and you know, have you taken your joy today? Like, that's really cool, and it hooks you. So I'm super happy. Morbid Skulls says, what is on your sleeve? It's a bunch of stuff. So it's kind of like, I don't know how to best show you, but there's like this kid. Here, maybe something like that. So there's like this kid in an astronaut suit that's walking up this tree with like steps in it that leads up to nowhere, but then there's kind of like this big circus thing. Really difficult to use this camera. There's a big circus thing which is all inspired by Cirque du Soleil, and there's this really beautiful like kind of fancy plague doctor mask here. And actually somebody sent me Alex, she's one of my viewers, and she sent me a parcel, and she actually made this plague doctor mask out of, like, I'm not sure how she made it, but it's fucking super cool. And yeah, so that's what's on my sleeve. What do I think of the Kickstarter campaign? Oh no, I just read that. Are you gonna play Dark Souls 3? This is Shocking Sock. Yeah, absolutely. Desperium. He says, wow, still streaming, huh? Yep. Pretty tired. Actually, I only got like 5 hours of sleep last night, so I'm literally exhausted. Yeah, literally exhausted. Debeat says, do you visit r/r/Witcher? I do. I check it out every couple of days. Actually, it was pretty cool the other day. This is a Reddit site, by the way. If people don't know what /r/Witcher is, it's a subreddit. And the other day when I did a Polish episode of The Witcher 3, there was some pretty negative comments on there for a bit. I ended up removing a bunch of the really what's the word, like hateful comments. Like people were saying some shit that I was like, this is not cool, and not towards me. Like they're saying it about like Polish people and like just weird. And I was like, yeah, it's YouTube, and I totally get that, and it's the internet, sure, but there was some pretty hateful stuff, and a lot of people saw that. And then I guess somebody posted something on that subreddit actually, and I woke up in the morning and I had like all these messages saying like, hey, you should go check this out. And I looked, and it was pretty cool. Somebody was like, hey, you know this guy, he posts Witcher videos, and they you got this pretty negative response for posting a Polish episode, and then people went over and supported it. It was really nice. It was really cool. Dragon Nymph says, this War of Mine could easily be multiple playthroughs. Do you plan on continuing after your first playthrough, just like XCOM? Probably not. Probably not. The one I like this War of Mine a lot. The one downside is that it's kind of, I'm in a bit of, maybe it's just the part that I'm at is it's a bit repetitive, and I'm trying to make progress, and it's tough to say what progress even is. Progress to me is just like not dying, and if I'm not dead, that's probably a good thing. So you know. Dwarfosphere says, what Let's Plays are you doing next? If you don't know, I think you would really enjoy Skyrim. Skyrim's a game I'll never play. People have asked me this question a million times. I'm never going to play Skyrim. But I do have plans for another Bethesda game. What do you think about the XCOM 2 stuff? Numbers 33 is asking. I'm going to reserve my comments on XCOM 2 because I'm working on some stuff with a couple of other people, maybe doing some type of show where we talk about XCOM 2 and any updates that come out. So I'm going to just reserve that, but I'm excited. I'm very, very excited. Let's see. Azernoth. Okay, the question that you asked me is a normal question. Let me see if I can find it. Where did you send me the message? Because I don't see anything on Twitch. So maybe send me the message. Oh, never mind. Found it. Okay. Oh, okay. You're asking me what I use for streaming. Yeah, sorry. I thought I saw that a couple of times, but I try not to get too off topic when I'm streaming the games. So my microphone, you're asking about my mic, my camera, my program, etc. Anything I can think of. So first of all, I'm really new to streaming, but I've been doing YouTube recording for 3 years, which is a long freaking time now that I think about it. So I'm using, like, I've collected and changed gear over the years, but right now I'm using a Shure SM7B mic, which is going into a Cloudlifter preamp, and that's going into an iConnectivity Pro audio, what's it called? iConnectivity, let's see it here. It's got a really weird name. iConnect Audio 4 Plus, okay? This thing's really cool. It's the only thing I've been able to figure out to solve the problem that I have, because I have two PCs. I have my gaming PC over here, and I have my recording and streaming PC right in front of me that I'm looking at right now. And this device is an audio interface that has two USB outputs or inputs, depending on the way you look at it. And so my one microphone can be utilized on both computers at the exact same time. So if I'm ever playing a game that has like in-game chat, I can use it without having to switch or have multiple microphones, and I can always be running it through my streaming stuff on my recording PC. And on my recording PC, I'm doing a couple of things. So right now, I have my Elgato Game Capture HD, which is recording the live stream. So I have that so that I don't have to record the face cam if I want to do stuff for YouTube. Like, I could take this whole playthrough of Her Story and upload it to YouTube without the face cam. That's a thing I could do, and then just keep the random face cam stuff to Twitch. And then the way that I get my video into OBS, which is a streaming program, is I have another stream or a capture card, which is the AverMedia Extreme Cap U3. I have that going into OBS to do the actual video capture and streaming from there. So I have to use 2 different ones, but again, I had the AverMedia first, and then it wasn't working out the way that I wanted. If I could make a recommendation, it would be to grab the Elgato for sure. That's the best thing if you are going to record off 2 PCs. But yeah, that's what I do, and then I edit everything in Adobe stuff, so like Adobe Premiere, Adobe Audition, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm way behind in the questions, I think, here, so I'm gonna try to go through a little bit faster. Julia says grin. Oh god. She says, I see ChristopherOdd sitting at his dinner table and giving a running commentary of his eating. Yeah, sometimes I get a little bit wordy, for sure, but you know, it doesn't happen too frequently. Delta saying maybe a multiplayer Heroes of the Storm Dota with your fans. Yeah, totally, I'm down. Absolutely, would love to do that. Yeah, absolutely. For the people that are leaving, have a good one. Thanks so much for coming. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate that you guys came out. Lord Blexus says, do you think you'll play Fallout 4? I think you said you aren't that big into Bethesda games. Not into most of them, but yes, and stay tuned. Glorzian, Deus Ex Mankind Divided, what do you think? I think it's going to be amazing. I loved Human Revolution. It was my favorite game for quite a long time, and I cannot wait for Mankind Divided. Raccoon says, I enjoy your Telltale playthroughs. I was wondering what universe would you like to see Telltale make a game set in the future? Well, certainly not Minecraft like they just did. That's kind of like bizarre. I'm a bit worried about Telltale kind of spreading themselves too thin. I kind of want to think though that they have different teams working on different games so that there's not like an energy, like they don't lose energy, right? Because it's really hard to keep all that stuff up, I think. So I don't know, what kind of universe would I like? I mean, The Witcher would be pretty cool, actually, if Telltale did a Witcher game. Because just the way that you make choices and stuff, they would really have to work on their system, though, because The Witcher can branch out into a lot of different paths, and choices are not easy, whereas the Telltale choices are a bit easier, but that would be kind of cool. Let's see. I'm just going to kind of jump through to some different questions here, some unique ones if I can find any here. Thoughts on LA Noire, Red Dead Redemption, Skyrim, Papers, Please. LA Noire maybe one day. Red Dead Redemption most likely coming at some point. Masslander suggesting better Twitch TV. I'm going to have to look into that. It might be a plugin or something to get rid of the bright screen names. Fair enough. Jake, this is a good question. Jake14131 is asking, what do I think about YouTube Gaming, the streaming service? Would you move from Twitch to that? First of all, I think the competition is best. So the fact that Twitch has been such a like a monopoly on the streaming industry has been good and bad. It's been great for Twitch, and they've done really great things. But at the same time, if you don't have that competition, somebody that's kind of nipping at your heels, there's not much to really push you forward. And I think that's what YouTube Gaming is going to bring to the table. I do think that YouTube Gaming is a force to be reckoned with, because YouTube is the biggest video site in the world. So it's natural that if you have content creators there, they're going to want to do more streaming on that platform that they already have viewers on, right? So it kind of makes sense. But I'm not one to be loyal to the death for any service. So I'm just looking forward to seeing the benefits of both. And then if it comes down to having to make one decision, we'll just have to see what's there. So. Who's gonna win TI? Honestly, I do hope it's Secret. I really like their team. I like how they play. I like their style. I like that they're always kind of pulling out surprises. I'm excited. I'm going to TI 5 in August, so watching the big Dota tournament. I'm pretty stoked about that. Julia, you contributed to the Kickstarter for We Happy Few, and you will buy Contrast as well. That's a great idea. Great idea. Let's see. J Ninja, what is my job? I've answered this in the past. I work at a bank. I am in front of a, how can I say it, like in a way that makes sense. My technical title is a sales and advice leader, and I have a group of about 60 employees in one department, and there's about 180 in another department. I'm kind of doing 2 jobs right now, which is pretty crazy, but yeah, that's what I do. I work in the banking industry. What are my thoughts? Karkin999's asking, what are my thoughts on the new tech shown this year? That's an interesting question. Mostly, I think you're kind of asking about like VR, right? So, I think motion controls have kind of come and gone with the Wii. It's fun in a certain atmosphere. I don't see myself sitting down and like playing like Wii tennis or whatever, or even like shooting a gun would be kind of weird. You have to be, that's an activity. But VR I'm really interested in, specifically for some like horror game stuff. I could see just being frickin' mind-blowing. And I would do that. I just would need to figure out a way. You'd have to, for VR stuff, you have to do face cam. That's the only way that makes sense to keep it like interesting. Otherwise, what's the point of playing VR? I guess because you're more immersed, right? But either way. But yeah, I'm really excited to see how that works out. But I think there's implications beyond gaming, which I'm even more excited about, that I don't have time to go into today. But good night, Julia. Take care. Thanks for coming. BG Delta, will I ever play multiplayer games with fans? Yeah, I'd like to. Like Quill18, yeah. Quill18 does a lot, a fellow Canadian. He does a lot of the Civ 5 stuff, and he plays with a couple of people I know. Like, I'm pretty close with some other Civ 5 guys like Marbazir, Linus plays, Linus117. A lot of those guys that do that stuff. I'd love to get into Civ, but I don't have the time. I've never had the time. Let's see. I'm just gonna grab a couple of other questions, guys, and I'm gonna wrap it up for the night because I'm extremely tired. Look at my eyes. I'm like squinting. Probably blind. I still gotta record tonight. Will I be doing another XCOM series? Dwarf is asking. Yeah. Yeah, I will be. Don't know when. Yeah, Luckless is talking about LA Noire, not worth the time. I played about an hour of it a long time ago, and I was like, it's okay. You know, it might be one of those things where I just like, I fire it up for a couple hours one day when there's like nothing else happening and people want to see it. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, let's see. A lot of kind of repeat questions. Oh, Vinny's asking, will you expand? Okay, oh, let's answer this because you've asked a few times and it stood out to me. So Miro Demortis says, will you play Firewatch when it comes out? I don't even know what Firewatch is. Is that Blizzard shooting game thing? No. It is a first-person shooter. What is it exactly? Takes place in the Wyoming wilderness. Players take on the role of Henry, fire lookout who has been assigned to his own tower. I'm gonna have to look into it. I've literally no idea. So maybe. Maybe I will. Let's see. There was another question. Oh yeah, Vinny says, will you expand a bit more into streaming if it seems a success? Yes. Yeah, I will. I do have a plan to kind of build a schedule for you guys, and so you know when things are happening and when they're not. But all of that with due time. No rush. Felipe Bena is saying he's from Brazil. Videos have helped him improve English. Well, that's cool. In all the ways has English become my second language? Thanks a lot. So my question is, do you think that only watching videos can learn a new language? I was talking about this in the Witcher video I did in Polish the other day, and I was like, if you just played all your video games in a different language, could you learn it, like with subtitles? I think you could pick up like a significant amount, actually. I don't know that you could end up learning like the whole language, but I definitely think that you could pick up things here and there that would be you know, that would be interesting. Let's see. Oh, Blizzard's game is called Overwatch. Got it. No, Vinny, I got to your question. Are you going to stop robbing people's houses in The Witcher 3, Dragos is saying. Not a chance. It's all mine. It's all mine. Okay. anyways, guys, I want to say sincerely, I really do appreciate it. I hate to be the type of person that asks to, like, you know, follow, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. But if you are interested in being notified when I go live on Twitch, hit the follow button and you'll get a notification. And yeah, I just want to say thank you guys for coming to check this out. This was really fantastic. Everybody go and spend time with your families, or go to bed, or go outside, or have some food. I am starving. And yeah, I really appreciate it, guys. You're the best. Have a good one, and take care of yourselves. Goodbye.